What's up everyone, it's Rinku and we're back on the Korean servers for another Patch Notes Weekly. So there is no Cash Shop updates. I was almost going to say Cash Shop and Patch Notes, but there's nothing new in the Cash Shop that I can see. It's just the same old sets from last week, so there is no Cash Shop this week. But since this video is going to come out so late, expect a video in a few days and maybe there'll be more Cash Shop stuff then. But this is just a quick video. There's really not much to go on, so it doesn't really matter this is late anyways. But they are finally opening up the PvP test server to pretty much anyone that participated in any Node Wars or Siege Wars at all during whatever time frame this is, pretty much this past week I'm assuming. But basically, yeah, it's this past week. Basically, anyone that did any Node or Siege Wars has an invitation to this PvP server. So like every time they release this PvP server testing, they're releasing it to more and more people. Next test, I wouldn't be surprised if they just like had it open for everyone. So this is entirely for the Korean side. I don't know if we'll have testing or not. It'll probably just hit us like immediately as soon as it starts working. Or like goes in effect on the Korean side. So we'll just have to wait for that, but it's gonna be huge PvP changes. Now, they do have a lot of class changes. I don't like going into the specific class changes for these videos because there's just so many classes. I don't want to just pick my own or whatever. But they are buffing a lot of the classes besides, of course, Dark Knight, Witch, and Wizard. But they are definitely still fixing stuff for those classes. And their buffs, that I'm saying they're buffed all these classes, but a lot of these buffs are like by like 5% on like meaningless skills. I'm not sure what classes they actually buffed significantly, but a lot of the comments are just saying, oh, this is not really that great of a buff anyways. So they're really slowly buffing these classes. Every week I see a few percents go up in certain attacks, but like they're really taking their time on buffing these classes, it looks like. So if anyone has found like a major buff that they've done or some major change in the Korean patch notes, let me know, but I'm not going to go too much hardcore into the class specific stuff. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it, to be honest. Like I said, it's going to be a quick video. They did add some items for like the hunting monsters. They had some fixes. And one last thing I should say is they changed some accuracy values. Now, everything in-game is still the same. They just changed the tooltips. So the tooltips, I guess, they weren't really wrong, but they were just using the wrong calculation. So you're still getting the same amount of accuracy in-game. You're still going to be hitting the same amount of times. But the description on these items have been changed. And the author of this post, Lucky Fennec, also mentioned that this list was like added afterwards, and they think it was a mistake altogether because these values have not been changed at all. They were just listed after for no reason, and it was not in the chart. So I don't know why. They don't know why. No one knows why. But that was it. Besides nothing. I think that's pretty much it. That's all the highlights I can think of this entire patch notes. There's no cash shop. There's no much else to like go over. So they're just fixes. I'm glad they're including a lot of stuff. If you want to look at the specifics, of course, I'll link in the description. This is the translated one on Reddit. But yeah, hopefully next week we have a lot more to go over. And of course, I have the North American patch notes to go over, and that will be coming soon. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.